Once upon a time, there was a monastery. So many young boys were coming to the monastery to learn Buddhism from a monk. After a few days, the number of the young boys coming to the monastery increased. Then the monk, who was the head of the monastery, called all the boys to attend the meeting which was organized by the monk. The monk wanted to test his disciples, and that was the reason for this urgent meeting. The monk started the meeting by saying these words: "Dear all, as you know, I am becoming old and I am unable to go for alms. We have to raise our funds, otherwise, we will have to leave the monastery and close our school. To raise the funds, I have an idea. The city which is adjacent to our monastery is full of rich people. You have to go to the city and see a street which is crowded with the people, and when no one is seeing you, you have to just steal their money and then you must come back to the monastery. Daily, you have to do this duty, and then if we continue this for few days, we will be able to raise our funds." After listening to the monk, all the students were stunned and they started discussing among themselves, and finally decided to go to the city, and as the monk said, they became ready to steal the money. The monk then said to his disciples to leave the room and go to the city to steal the money. All the boys moved out of the room, but one disciple was standing in the room. The monk observed him and asked the disciple, "All of the other boys have gone out of the room, but only you are standing here. What is your problem? Don't you want to raise the funds for our school to run?" Then the student replied, "Master, you said to steal the money when no one is seeing us. But is there any place not being seen by our inner self? Even if nobody is seeing when we are stealing, our inner self is always there, which sees us and which tells us what is right and what is wrong. My inner sense is seeing me. I cannot steal any money from anybody. Sorry, master, I am denying to steal money from others." The master was very happy with the decision of his student. He was amazed to see his student, and the master was overwhelmed with joy, and then he said to his student, "Exactly, this was the only answer I was expecting for. Only you understood the values of life and knew the difference between good and bad. I am very happy that you have remained here and heard your inner self, and you decided not to steal." By saying this, the monk asked his student to call all other disciples. When all the students came back, he organized a meeting and taught them how to listen to your inner self while doing any work. Friends, whatever work we do, whether it is good or bad, our inner self or inner consciousness will always be watching that. When we do good for others, the inner self will be praising that, and we will feel that praising in the form of joy we get. And when we do bad to others, the inner consciousness will be warning us that what we are doing is wrong and we should not repeat the mistakes again. When we don't know sometimes the answers to any questions, listening to our inner self helps a lot. That inner self is nothing but our soul, which guides us and tells us soundlessly which is good and which is bad. So always listen to your soul, but do not trust your mind. The inner self gives command to the mind to do or not to do any work. So always listen to your inner self and be happy. Thank you for watching, friends. If you liked my video, please subscribe my channel and click on bell icon below. Please like and share the video. Please support my channel to grow.